Hello children, how are you? I hope that everybody are fine at home and safe. Okay, in the last videos we have learned about food and its different components. Do you remember children? Okay, and before we start into our new episode, that is roughage. What it is children? Roughage. We will have a quick review about the last videos. In the first video, we have learned about the food. You know, the food is something that we eat to get energy. Yes, children? And what are the different components that are present in the food? There are 5 major components which are present in the food. Those are nothing but carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. As you know, all these 5 important components are very essential for our body. Along with this, there are 2 other components which are very important. It is nothing but the roughage and water. Okay, now in this video, let us go through what is roughage in detail. Roughage is also called as dietary fiber. What it is children? Roughage is also called as dietary fiber. This is mostly found in vegetables and fruits. Okay. Have you ever seen a ridge gourd? Ridge gourd means nothing but Birakaya in Telugu. Have you noticed this children? So, whenever you are trying to peel the ridge gourd, if you peel it out, you will get nice thin strands from the ridge gourd. And another example is like beans. Whenever your mother is they are cutting the beans, you can see the thin strands coming out of the beans. So, this is nothing but the fiber. What it is called children? Fiber. So, this fiber, what is this fiber? This fiber is nothing but, it is a kind of carbohydrate which is undigestible. Then now let us see what is the function of the dietary fiber or the roughage. Okay children? Okay, as I said that we are getting this dietary fiber or the roughage in all the vegetables, green leafy vegetables, fruits like apple and papaya. Okay, have you ever seen many of us will remove the outer coverage of the vegetables. Have you observed in your kitchen? Your mama will be washing the vegetables and later on she will peel the vegetables. Do you know children? The peels of the vegetables and the fruits contain more amount of roughage. Okay. So make sure from the next time ask your parents not to remove the outer peels. If we observe even the apple, what we'll do is sometimes we eat along with the peel, but sometimes we remove the peel of the apple. But you know children, so the apple peel contains the rich amount of fiber which is very useful for our digestion. Okay. But here there is a point. Before you eat any vegetable or fruit, make sure that you will wash the vegetables and the fruits very neatly in the running water. Or you can also clean them with salt water. Okay children. Now you have understood what is the dietary fiber or the roughage and the usage of the roughage and the sources of the roughage. Okay. And now we'll see the next important thing, that is water. Okay, now I'll ask you a question. How many of you really love to drink more water? I've seen children drinking always water in our school. Yes, drinking water is very good for our health. You know, our human body is made up of 70% of water. If you take 100%, out of that 100%, 70% of our body contains water. So by this you have understood what is the role of water in our body. In what way the water is used? The water is used in many ways. Like it helps in the process of digestion, it helps in the process of circulation, it helps in the different other living processes which are continued in our human body. Okay, children. Now we'll see an example. In what way the water is helpful for us. Have you ever seen a sponge? Sponge. You will play with the sponge. Okay. Now take a pipe. Take a nice big pipe and take one dry sponge and try to push the sponge into that pipe. If you do like this, you can observe that the sponge, the dry sponge cannot move through the pipe very easily. Now what you will do? Now you take this dry sponge and put it in the water and make it wet. And now you try to put the same wet sponge in the pipe. Observe what will happen. What will happen means the wet sponge can easily go through the pipe. Why the dry sponge is unable to move very softly, but why the wet sponge is moving very softly? Here the difference is nothing but the water. See, the water is playing the key role. The wet sponge is easily pushed through the pipe because of the surface of the water. Water is making the sponge to move very easily. Now, if you think the pipe as our digestive system or the large intestines or the small intestines, the food is the sponge. The dry food cannot pass through the intestines easily. So, if it have to pass very freely in your digestive system, the water have to be added to it. So, in this way, the water is playing a key role in our digestion. What happens if we don't have a dietary fiber in our diet? What happens if we don't have a dietary fiber in our diet? Think, children. Have you thought? Okay. If you don't have a dietary fiber in our diet, the bulk is not added to our food and the process of digestion is slow down. The process of digestion will slow down. If you don't drink plenty of water also, the process of digestion will slow down. So these two important things, the roughage and the water, are playing an important role. So make sure in your diet you have to maintain the roughage and also lots and lots of water. Do you know, children, how many liters of water you have to drink daily? You have to drink at least 3 liters. Make sure you drink at least 3 liters of water. Now it is winter season, it is rainy season, so you can't drink more water than how you drink the water in the summer season. So what you'll do is at least try to drink 8 glasses of water daily. Make sure this will be a habit for you. This is very helpful for your health also. Now, if you don't have the dietary fiber, so what will happen? The process of digestion slows down, as you already know that. And if the digestion is slowed down, what will happen in your stomach? Your stomach starts bloating. Bloating means the undigested food, if it is present in your stomach for a longer time, it will produce gas. What it will produce? It will produce gas. This is nothing but the gastric trouble. Many people are suffering with this gastric trouble nowadays because of the undigested food. So, if you take this dietary fiber and the plenty of water, so you cannot withhold the undigested food in your stomach. So, it will freely pass out of your body. If you are putting it as a stock in your stomach, so the gas will form and you will be suffering with many other digestive system disorders, especially the process of bloating. Okay, the bloating is very dangerous for your health. It leads to damage of your stomach and also it will lead to some heart problems. Okay, children. And constipation. If you don't have this fibers, you have another problem called constipation. Constipation is nothing but you cannot go for your motion regularly, and the food which is present in your intestines will become very tight, so that it is very hard for you to push it out. So make sure to avoid these problems. You have to maintain your diet. So now I'll say a few points. See, balanced diet plays an important role in one's diet. Make sure you have fresh leafy vegetables, all varieties of beans, different kinds of fruits, and different varieties of seeds. All these will help you to improve your health. Health is wealth, you know, children. If you maintain a very good health, it will protect you. Nowadays, all the people are very sensitive of getting many varieties of diseases only because of bad food habits. That is the only reason I say always maintain a good diet, that is called as balanced diet. A balanced diet contains all the 5 essential nutrients or the components along with the roughage and water. So all these 7 components together will maintain a good health in your body and also give you full support. By this, children, I hope that you have understood what is the importance of dietary fiber and the water in our food. Okay, children. Now let us see first the process of digestion. What do you eat daily? We eat food. Okay, how it is going through our stomach? First, the food is eaten by our mouth. You will chew it and you will eat the food. Later on, it will go through your food pipe. Have you noticed this, children? Food pipe. Later, it enters into your stomach. Where it enters? Into your stomach. Then into the small intestine, and then into the large intestine, and it comes out through your anus. So these are the body parts which are used in the process of digestion. Okay. So whenever we are eating the food we will chew it. We will chew and you will swallow it. After swallowing, when it enters the stomach, there are few digestive enzymes in our stomach, and the liver also produce some digestive enzymes. So with all these enzymes and the digestive juices, the food is broken down into smaller pieces. Okay, once the food is broken down into smaller pieces, now the process of absorption takes place. The absorption is taking place in the small intestine. Okay, children, I know you have learned about this process of digestion in your earlier classes. Okay, in the process of digestion, the small intestine absorbs the nutrients which are present in the food, and it pushes away the waste food or the undigested food. Later on, this undigested food moves to the larger intestine. Okay, once it enters into the larger intestine, the water which is present in the undigested food is absorbed by the large intestine. Later on, it is pushed out through your anus. This is the complete procedure of your digestion. Okay, now in what way the roughage is helping? The roughage, as I said, it is a type of carbohydrate which is not digested by our digestive system. It just adds bulk to the food. It helps us to add the bulk to your food, and it helps in the process of digestion. Okay, children. So the roughage rich foods are very important. Whenever we are taking this food material, the roughage part, it is undigested and it is adding bulk to the food, and it also helps the undigested food to push through your intestines along with the water. So roughage and water plays an important role in the process of digestion. Now we will see what are the sources of roughage. Okay, children. See the sources of roughage. So where do we find this roughage, which is very important? First one, it is found in rice bran. Rice bran. Okay. Also in the shredded wheat. Where it is found, children? Shredded wheat. Okay. It is also present in the green leafy vegetables. Green leafy vegetables. Okay. And it is also found in the fruits, children. It is also found in the fruits. And especially the fruits like papaya, apple, and also it is found in the varieties of beans. Have you noticed this, children? Beans. Okay, if you go to the market, you can find the beans. So these are the rich sources of roughage. Now once we'll repeat these words, children. Okay, rice bran, shredded wheat, green leafy vegetables, fruits like papaya and apple, and varieties of beans. Okay, children, now we'll see the pictorial representation. Here see the roughage. Roughage helps the movement of food through digestive tract to avoid constipation. I have already said to you. Okay, and it is also rich in the things that we get like fruits, vegetables, nuts and barley. Okay, children, make sure you include all these varieties of food items in your daily diet. So I already said you the constipation, it is reduced just because of using roughage. Okay, children, make sure you have this roughage along with the water to avoid such constipation problems. And also you will suffer the gastric trouble if you are not having this in your food. Okay, next see the dietary fiber. You can clearly see this. Here there are few things about the dietary fiber. The dietary fiber are available in two sources. One is the soluble fiber and another one is insoluble fiber. Why it is insoluble and insoluble? Because soluble fibers will slow down, they will be absorbed. A few of them are absorbed and it will slow down the process of digestion. Okay, children. And the insoluble fibers, as I already said, it adds bulk to the food. What it is? It adds bulk to the food and it will not be digested. It will only helps in the process of excretion. Like it will help you to it will help your stomach or the intestines to get rid of the undigested food. Okay, children. So the roughage is playing an important role in one's diet. Without this dietary fiber, as I said, you will suffer with many problems, especially in the children. See, many of the children will be having the problem of going to the motion. Like they quite often doesn't go to the motion. It will take 2 to 3 days. So that is a very bad habit. Why it is happening? Just because you are not having such food, like you are not eating fruits properly or you are not taking water properly. So you have to make sure that you are having such food items in your diet so that you are protected from all these things. Okay, children, we'll see the next one. See here, I have clearly said that soluble fibers will slow down the digestion and it will make you to feel full. So you will not feel hungry very often. See, some children will be always feeling hungry. Even within 1 hour or 2 hour spans, you will feel hungry. But whenever you are taking these soluble fibers, you don't feel much hungry. See the oatmeals, lentils, apples, orange, nut, flax seeds, beans, peas, cucumbers, all these contain the soluble fiber. And along with that you are having insoluble fibers. As I said, it add bulk to the diet and it helps in the solving of constipation. So what items does it contain? See, barley, brown rice, broccoli, cabbage, beans, leafy vegetables, root vegetable skins. See, like carrots and all, they have the skin. So make sure you eat the vegetables in more amount. See the examples of soluble fibers. Okay, see here you can see the sweet potatoes. You people love to eat the sweet potatoes, right? This is prunes. Prunes means nothing but the kismis you eat, which is very sweet to eat. And the varieties of beans and barley. Okay, children. See, all these varieties will make sure to improve your fiber. Okay. And we will also see the insoluble fiber examples like cereals, apple, avocado, strawberries, lentils, wheat bread, whole wheat bread. So, these food items contain this rich amount of insoluble fibers. Okay. See, and that is the reason only there is a proverb, an apple a day keeps a doctor away. So make sure you eat more apples. And also the cereals. The cereals also contain insoluble fibers. See more examples of insoluble fibers like guava, which is very easily available in the market. Okay. Corn, sweet corn. Every children like to eat sweet corn. And the potatoes. See children, you love to eat the potato fries, right? Okay, next the beans. Beans are also easily available in the market. Okay children, I hope you have understood with the